Welcome to I Love This Thing So Frigging Much, a podcast about passion. My name is Sophie Katz, and today I am joined by Elie, also known as Elephant, a YouTuber and engineer. Welcome to the show, Elie.
Hey, Sophie. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So, here is how this works. Elie will have 3 minutes to talk about something that he loves. This can be a person, place, thing, concept, activity, anything he wants. Our only requirement is that he loves it wholeheartedly and wants to tell us why. Are you ready, Elie?
Yes.
Great. Got my timer here. Now, what do you love so frigging much?
The thing I love so freaking much is creating YouTube videos. YouTube is a place for people to create and share their video content. The video content could be everything from tutorials to gaming to vlogs. I personally have created content on YouTube for a very long time, but over the past year, I've started to really get into it. When I first started out, it was just my friends and I filming us being goofy and doing random things with no purpose to it and no editing. I then found the game Minecraft, and with a love for Weird Al, I started writing Minecraft parodies, one of which I actually turned into a YouTube video. I actually learned how to 3D model and animate from YouTube and created an alright Minecraft animation to go along with the video. The video actually reached about 35,000 views, and I got almost 200 likes, but it also got around 100 dislikes, mainly due to the fact that was around the time my voice was changing, and it was a little cringy. It even became a pretty big meme with my high school friends. However, this didn't really discourage me from making more videos. I created a new channel once I got into college, mainly for gaming purposes. However, I wasn't having as much fun with these type of videos and decided to hide them all. Now, this is when I really found my love for YouTube. I started creating prank videos around campus, such as singing songs in public, using awkward pickup lines on random students during Valentine's Day, and listening to embarrassing songs in the library. I love these type of videos because it caught people's genuine reaction in real time and lightened almost everyone's mood when it happened and once they found out it was for a video. I really enjoyed making people smile and also making a fool out of myself. This is when I found that I really loved editing videos and loved creating videos. I've currently switched to making more vlogs and challenge videos due to the current state of the world right now, but I may go back to making those videos as well. Another reason why I love creating YouTube videos is the community. Having a platform where people watch your content can be a very wonderful and powerful thing. Currently, me being a YouTuber is only a hobby. However, there are so many people that have turned it into their full-time jobs with millions and millions of followers all around the world. These platforms not only are a source of entertainment and joy for kids to adults, but are also a platform for good. A great example of this is a project called Team Trees. Team Trees was a project started by YouTubers like Mark Rober and Mr. Beast in order to bring awareness to climate change and deforestation. Their goal at the start was to plant 20 million trees before 2020. For every dollar donated, one tree was planted. Every YouTuber who wanted to be involved was able to, from large channels to small, including myself. This was an amazing opportunity for the whole YouTube community to come together and do good, which is something amazing to watch and see.
Go ahead and finish with that.
Overall, YouTube is an amazing place, and I love being able to create videos that can put a smile on someone's face, even if it's only one person. I know I've made an impact on them, and that makes me happy.
That's great. Thank you for telling us about creating YouTube videos.
Thank you.
Pretty early on in your talk, you mentioned that you learned a lot from making those first few videos. Could you talk a little more about things that you have learned through creating YouTube videos?
Well, one of the first main things I've learned is how to actually film. I upgraded my cameras through on the way. We started out on iPhones and just using like old Mac computers that my friends had. And then I learned about newer cameras. Now I have a Canon camera that I use. I also learned about editing softwares, learned about overlaying things. And YouTube was the main place where I actually learned all these things. I learned about what cameras I should buy, what editing softwares to use, and how to even use them. People go to school for these things about editing and filmmaking, but when you have such a readily available content like YouTube, you don't really have to go to those things to become at least semi-decent at them.
Mm-hmm. I know that just the few times I've had to use my iPhone for an assignment for school to put a picture or a video, it's pretty frequent that my professors will say, you obviously use a lot of some sophisticated technology for this. It's like, no, it's just my phone. It's nice to know that this stuff is so accessible.
That's just one of the amazing things that anyone can do it. You can easily just use an iPhone. I definitely wanted to upgrade the quality of my videos just because I preferred to look at that, but you can easily, there's so many channels that have started from just iPhone videos.
Could you talk a little more about the community aspect of YouTube, perhaps around your videos, or maybe a community that you found around someone else's videos?
So one of the best communities I have found, I don't actually have the biggest channel yet. As I said, it's mainly just a hobby right now. I'd love to obviously have a community, but one of the best communities I've found is called Yes Theory, and they're the Yes fam. So Yes Theory is like, their whole concept is about seeking discomfort and really stepping out of your comfort zone. And their whole Yes fam is all around the world, just different groups of people coming together that all love Yes Theory and their ideas and just hanging out. And so I've never actually gone to any of the meetups, and probably a lot of them got canceled with the whole pandemic going on right now. But just their whole idea of stepping out of your comfort zone is just something that resonates with me like crazy. And if you've never watched any of their videos, you definitely should, because they're just absolutely amazing to watch and honestly pretty surreal.
Could you tell me, you mentioned that you like making people smile through the making of your videos, and maybe once the videos are actually made as well. Can you tell me a story about a time that you made someone smile through your content creation?
Well, I think almost always I make my mom smile. I think she loves watching my videos, which is always, it's always a good thing. But especially during the prank videos or social experiment videos, whatever you want to call them, those videos would make a lot of people smile. There's the one video that I really loved, and it's probably one of my most viewed prank videos, is listening to embarrassing music in my school's library. And so this is a video, I kind of copied the idea from other YouTubers that had done it, so it wasn't super original, but I took my own twist to it and did it on the KU campus. And I had my laptop, I would walk into a place in the library, I had my roommate filming for me, and I pretend to plug my headphones into my laptop, but then they wouldn't be plugged in. So whatever song I was listening to would just be blasted throughout the whole library. And so I listened to everything from Anaconda to My Neck, My Back, just outrageous songs that, that people laugh to already, but especially laugh to that someone is actually trying to study this music. Like, this is not music you studied to. And so, if you see that video, there's everyone around me is just like, they're all talking to each other. Like, should we tell him that he's like, this music is going on? Some of them get a little frustrated because people are trying to study, but everyone around me usually, like, when I go running off at the end, I shut my laptop real quick and like act all embarrassed and run off. And everyone around me just starts laughing, and they're just like, oh my God, like, I can't believe that actually happened. Like, that's so crazy. That's so funny. And everyone's just like, that also goes into the community. Like, it just brought all these people together to just laugh and have a shared laugh when they're all stressed about tests or homework. And I think that was just, I love making those videos. And
they all have a great story to tell afterwards too.
Exactly. And then I would go back afterwards and be like, hey guys, like, the camera's over there. Like, we're making a YouTube video. It's okay if you guys are in it.
Good.
That type of thing.
Always good to ask permission.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me, is there anything that you don't like about creating YouTube videos? And if so, how do you handle that?
There's not too much I don't like about making YouTube videos, especially, like, I'm not expecting these videos to get views. I'm not expecting them to be shared or commented on. But it's just one of those things that I wish they did. Like, the people that do watch the videos, I hope they leave a like. I hope that they actually comment on the video saying whether they liked it or not. I want to see the feedback of whether, if you don't like it, let me know what you don't like. And so I'll change it and gear it as much as I can towards as many fans as I can. So I think that's one of the big things. I really wish that YouTube pushed smaller channels. I think that would be amazing. They're definitely trying to figure out how to do that. The YouTube algorithm is a crazy place, and it's really hard to understand. And so, just obviously they don't want everyone to be successful, because then everyone would just be a YouTuber and it wouldn't make sense. But, supporting the channels that are just getting started would be a pretty cool thing to do. Having more spotlights on those channels.
What do you do when you're not getting the feedback that you are looking for?
I usually talk to my parents, talk to me about whether they like the video or not. So that's, I gauge that age group from them. My friends, a lot of them will tell me if they like it or not. Most of them will tell me they like it. I don't know if they're just being nice, but for the most part, my videos usually are heavily upvoted. There's not many of them that get downvoted. And that's mainly because, my friends are watching it, whatever. But, I get that small I don't get the comments on them, but I get I get feedback from my friends in person.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Elie, thank you so much for telling us about something that you love today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad I could be a part of this.
And thank you, our listeners, for tuning in today. If you would like to learn more about creating YouTube videos or our guest, Elie, aka Elephants, you can find his social media information in the episode description. And don't forget to use the hashtag #LoveThisThingCast to tell us about the things you love. I Love This Thing So Frigging Much is a production of Through the Window Media. This episode was directed by Sophie A. Katz and edited by Melissa Block. You can find us at Through the Window on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Tumblr. That is THROU the Window at all those social media sites. Be good to yourself, be kind to each other, and you'll hear from us again soon.